to a picnic, anywhere you want to go, you're going to be able to take your food without it spilling all over the place, whether it's the kitchen floor or the floor of your car or RV or SUV. You're going to be able to take it anywhere you want to go. You can keep it hot, you're going to keep it cold, and look at that. We're going to give you 2 of those removable trays on the inside. Not only that, we're going to give you 2 of your risers as well. So you get the risers, you get the serving spoons, you get these 2 really nice big serving trays. By the way, these are 13.75 inches, just shy of 14. Almost 14 by 11 is probably close enough for you. 14 by 11. So the color choices are going to be the red that I have right here. We also have it available in your white, which is kind of a nice ivory. And then it's also available in your aqua right up here, which I think is so fun. Customer pick already, $34.95, 3 flex payments. Taylor Mock is joining us live via Skype this morning. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning, Alice. Thank you so much for having me. You know, I love the show. It's called Problem Solvers for a reason. We have Fancy Panz because it has solved my problems. Let me tell you. Remember these ugly aluminum pans we used to take everywhere with us? And then when we get to where we're going, we go to open up something as beautiful, that would have been beautiful, as this cheesy lasagna that took me a solid hour and a half to make and prep. And I get to where I'm going, and this is what it looks like, Alice. We don't want that. And quite frankly, it's really stressful. And when you get to where you're going, it's like a huge letdown disappointment. Now, what Fancy Panz has done is we jazzed up those aluminum pans. So here's an example. Here is now what my lasagna looks like.
Ooh.
So much more beautiful. The presentation, you're gonna get that spoon in there, and this is how you would now serve it.
Yes,
really
and I would even
quickly,
serve that for breakfast of champions, my dear. That looks good to an Italian girl.
Let me tell you.
I think it looks good to any girl.
I was hungry, let me tell you. Let me show you how easy it is to work. It is so simple. So first off, this is made in the good old USA by 2 sisters, Jane and Charlene, who were just over the ugly aluminum pans. So here's what you're gonna get, your fancy pan here. There's a locking lid on the side. You would just open it up, and then you're going to get that 11.5 by 9.5 shallow foil pan, which I love. You're also gonna get a spoon. Hello, everybody needs an extra spoon. And then you're gonna get this riser inside. So the riser is for those shallow pans. You can use it, you don't have to use it. If you don't use it and you wanna use something deep dish lasagna, just take the riser out and close the lid. And that is how easy it is. So remember, you wanna watch your placement on the riser. It'll say front. You're gonna drop that in, you're gonna put your dish in, you're gonna take your spoon, you're gonna close it. I'm coming to your house, Alice. I've got my food, my food. I get to where I'm going. All I do is I just pop off this plastic lid and I just slide it right underneath the unit. There's no having to find a place for the top of something. There's no having to worry about dirty dishes. When I'm ready to leave your house, Alice, when I'm ready to leave, I say, hey, Alice, would you like these leftovers? I keep your leftovers. I take my fancy pan and I'm off the road.
Good.
How
off
easy
the
is
road,
that?
On the way to my house. If you show up noonish.
That's right.
Okay, I might have a little glass of red for you. Okay, that would be so good with that, right?
Yeah.
What a great solution this is. And especially now that we are sliding, I call it the roller coaster down. You know how you get to, it takes you so long to get to that top of that roller coaster. And then you get to the top and then we're heading into the holidays and zoom, it feels like we are there that fast. That's what's gonna happen because we're already over halfway through September. So this is that time when hopefully we'll be able to have some people over socially distant or maybe outside or spread out throughout the house and have some dinner, have some lunch, take it with you. But I have had that unwieldy, awful moment when you have spent all day making something, and then that aluminum foil thing, it just collapses. You know, it's terrible. It is the worst moment. Stop that, because this is not only gonna give you the support you want, it's also going to give you the ability to keep it hot, the ability to keep it cold, and you're getting 2 for $34.95. Listen, it's funny because, you know, we put up a lot of our products on display, and I've had, so far, 3 members of the crew walk by and go, oh, you know what, I love this. I'm thinking about ordering this. You know, it's just one of those things that it's exactly what you said, Taylor. It's a solution.
Yes.
It is a solution we need
really is.
to get both of them. And then the size is so nice on this. I love the capacity because you know what? If you buy something smaller, you can't go bigger. But if you have something bigger,
So
you can
true.
always go smaller, put smaller things in, or even put smaller dishes in there.
That's right. And you know what I love is I talk about girls' night. I still have my closest family members that come over, and I talk about the prep work, right? It's so nice when you can prep something the night before, like a beautiful charcuterie board. I did this last night at like 8 o'clock at night. I put it in my fridge because these can go in your refrigerator. They're also stackable. You mentioned they hold whatever temperatures inside. So something hot, something cold, like hot macaroni and cheese for the holidays or football season, right? What about chicken tenders? Put a beautiful display of chicken tenders out with your macaroni and cheese. If you wanted, you could have some chicken tender sandwiches. Put your spoon in, and that is it. So simple. Really quickly, a great gift idea. The fall time. It's fall, y'all. I always get so excited with my homemade orange zest cinnamon rolls.
Oh
so
my God,
what
that
is so great about
beautiful.
Look at this. Look, I wrote this for you, Alice. Happy fall, love Taylor. You just put a little cute fall bow on it. You can gift this to your neighbor, gift this to an elderly parent right now who, you know, may not be leaving the house, but they still want to have that fall love.
And you know, Taylor, what you just showed us with the bow and everything, I mean, if you let them keep this, that would be about a $20 gift, right? Because each one of these is about $17.50, something like that. You fill it up with some yummy food, you give it to them, you say, hey, listen, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or just Happy Fall. You will be able to do that because you get 2 of these, and listen, people are loving them. It's our Fancy Panz. Tis the season. Tis the season to be sharing.
Tis the season.
And we want to share our food, whether it's because finally football is back. We're seeing some sports. It's great. It's great to have that opportunity to cook for a reason now. We're going to be able to do that, especially with the holidays just completely running now, right into the season of the holidays. Grab these while we have them. Red available, white available. This is your aqua, which is the most limited, Kyle? Aqua is the okay, 380 left now if you want it in that aqua. It's a pretty sweet blue. But Taylor, show us some more things you've cooked up because you've been busy, girl.
I have been busy. My kitchen's been smelling good. I want to mention how great these are for stacking purposes. So wherever you're going, it could be a 10-minute trip down the road. It could be an hour trip down the road. And you can stack these. So put them in your car. There's no more having to worry, Alice, about the kids holding on to a dish. And you're saying, hey, kids, hold the lasagna, hold whatever dish I got in there, and don't let it turn over. Now you can take the responsibility out of their hands because it's not going to go anywhere. It locks into place. And remember, you're getting 2, so that's a great item to have just to take any kind of quick meal. So I talk about something like healthy snacks. The kids for lunch, by the way, my kids are in the room and they're jonesing to get in here and eat some lunch right now. So this is
you
how
make them
I'm
stay in school, okay? Right? Are they in school?
Yeah, and they're in school. They're homeschooling and they are hungry when they smell all this food. And like I said, I prepped all of this last night. So something as simple as pretty pinwheels for lunch, whether you're going for a picnic or whether you're stopping by your friend's house just to say hi or social distancing, these are great to travel with. I want to mention, again, they hold temperature placement. So something hot like a salmon dish with quinoa and mushrooms, or something cold like a beautiful salad. It's going to lock in that temperature for a good amount of time. So don't think of it as just having to travel somewhere. Think of it as the comfort of your own home. A beautiful display, Christmas, I'm thinking red, green, and let me tell you, Alice, every time somebody comes over, they are wondering, where did you get these? Who invented them? Because they are completely genius. And honestly, Jane and Charlene, a huge shout out to you. It was really important. They said, you know what? This has got to be made in the USA. This has got to be something that is so high quality, like this locking system on the side. When I'm getting ready to leave wherever I'm going, don't forget, you just open this lid, you take out your dish, I'm gonna place it on top of here. You leave this, I'm saying, Alice, enjoy my leftover salad, sister. I'm gonna take my fancy pan and I'm not gonna have to leave anything and come back later for it, right?
Yes, sweetheart, I'm going straight for the lasagna and I'm not passing go, okay? So
all for you, girlfriend. You may have to share it with the
I'll be
kids, though.
texting you my address for you to come on by, little glass of red wine. We are good to go.
Yes.
You are good to go anywhere with these. Again, the size on these is gonna be so perfect, just about 14 by about 11 and nice and deep as well. They are top rack, dishwasher safe. Thank you so much, Taylor. Love these, $34.95.
Thank you so much.
It's so nice when we can bring you simple solutions that we can afford. That's the other great part about it. Well, you're gonna be able to afford some of the other things I have coming up. Wait till you see the tablet.